Hi, I am here to give you an update on my so-called 30-day experiment. It's been about 10 days since I've been on my own. No one to prepare meals for other than myself. No grocery shopping to do for anyone other than myself. No one else preparing meals that smell delicious and taste delicious. Just me. It should always be that we make decisions for what we put in our mouths based only on whether we're hungry or not and whether it suits us. But I'm human. We're all human. Sometimes things just smell delicious, or we enjoy the ritual or the company. So, as I've shared many, many times, eating only when hungry is the biggest challenge for me on the ketogenic diet. I have not found it that difficult to give up carbohydrates. Once I became keto adapted, they don't even appeal to me. Keto adapted meaning my body burns fat for fuel, not glucose. But eating is a big part of life. I have some thoughts on this that I will be ruminating about, and will be writing about it on my blog and on a longer format as well. But for right now, I just accept the fact that eating is something that's so ingrained. And I think a large part of it is not even evolution. I think it's marketing. I think we've been so conditioned to eat 3 meals a day. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Who do we think might have made that up? Maybe, I don't know, General Mills. So anyway, here in the second week, I am finding it easier to do the eating only when hungry. The first week there was still food left in the fridge, and I was still kind of on the habit and the routine. And I have found it easier. I'm just not interested in eating. I will post what I've eaten. It's very boring. Essentially bacon and cheese for breakfast, and the late morning, I have that usually around 9:30 or 10. And hard-boiled eggs and some bacon for a late lunch, usually around 3. I have coffee in the morning with cream. I'll be drinking Crystal Light or water throughout the day, and then gin and tonic or 2 after 5. Diet tonic, of course, with some lime. So I'm about 900, 1,000 calories a day, just depending, including the alcohol. Which is not much. I just don't need much. When I first started doing this way of eating, I ate a lot of food. All of it allowed, and the weight came off. It was fantastic. But pretty quickly, I lost a bit of my appetite. I found I just not only didn't need as much food, I couldn't eat as much food as I was eating. I started out eating, very fatty breakfast, very fatty lunch, very fatty dinner, and sometimes a fatty snack. And I just couldn't do it. So this is one of the beauties of this way of eating. If you really listen to your body, it becomes quite self-regulating. So anyway, this brings me to another point. This morning, on a Facebook page that I follow, a woman said, I've been doing this for 4 weeks. I've only lost 9 pounds. That seems slow to me. I responded, asked the question, how much do you want to lose overall from start to finish? The reason being, if you have less weight to lose, it probably will be slower. I have lost, since I started the ketogenic way of eating, 85.8 pounds. 103.9 pounds off my heaviest, which is another story. But I went back and looked. I only lost 12.1 pounds the first 4 weeks. Which was great. I mean, I say only, but it wasn't like I lost 30 pounds. I lost 12.1 pounds. It turns out she only has 34 pounds to lose overall. So at 9 pounds, she lost 26% of the amount she wanted to lose in a month. That's great. So keep in mind how much you want to lose overall. And it is impacted by other things, your gender, your age, your size. I am a petite person. I'm 5'1". So these 85 pounds is a lot on 61 inches of height. That's way over a pound an inch. I'd like to lose some more. If I don't, I'm okay. If I could wave a wand, I'd lose 14.9 more pounds, and that's really just an arbitrary number that my giant spreadsheet kind of laid out when I plugged in some things. Also, emotionally, it would take me back to pretty much at or less than I weighed when I got married and I was 22. So that'd be cool. And I was good looking. I was a cute thing. But if I don't lose any more, I'm fine. I feel great. I got my brain back. Like I've said often, I used to be smart, then I kind of got foggy, then I got my brain back. My blood work is pristine. Everything's good. But if you think that you're losing slowly, think about a couple of things. One, if you're losing slowly, you're losing. Yay! But ask yourself all these variables. If you are in ketosis, and I do recommend trying to see if you are, either through the urine strips, which are okay to start out with. If you can do it, try to test your blood ketones. If you're in ketosis, but even if you don't measure, if you know you're keeping your carbs lower than 20 grams a day, not net carbs, actual carbs, lower than 20 grams a day, moderate protein, and only eating when hungry. If you're not feeling particularly hungry, not hangry the way we do when we're eating carbs, just keep on going. The body is a very complex mechanism, and it will treat you right if you treat it right. The program works. Slow weight loss is still weight loss. And think about this. There are programs advertised on television that say, we guarantee you'll lose 10 pounds in the first 6 weeks or something like that. Which everyone, lots of people jump at. Yay! Well, but you have to buy their program. And all you have to do here is keep your grams of carb under 20, moderate protein, and only eat when hungry. And the rest will kind of take care of itself. So that's my little pep talk for the day. Thank you for watching. I will post what I'm eating. And I'm also happy to share my food diary from my Fitness Pal. If you want to reach out to me, probably the easiest way is if you go to my Facebook page, Go Keto with Casey, and it'll PM that way. I don't know that I need to be putting everything I do on blast on the interwebs. So feel free to do that. Also, if anyone would like to team up, if you have a Garmin product, I would love to be in a little challenge about getting steps in or activities. No competition, just a little challenge just to kind of keep us going. So if you have a Garmin device, a Vivo Active, Vivo Smart, I have a 920. There are many Garmin wearables. Through Garmin Connect, we could reach out. So again, let me know if you'd be interested in doing that. I think it'd be fun. I think that's it for today. So, I'm down 2.3 pounds from the first day I was on my own. That actually is just making up for a little bump. I'd had a bump up before I was on my own. So I'm not quite down to a new low. I'm a smidgen away. I'd love to be at a new low tomorrow morning. May or may not be. We'll see. Again, if I never lose another ounce, I'm never changing this way of eating. It is too valuable, and it has had too profound an effect on my life. So there. Thank you very much for watching. TTFN.